Get him a uniform there, right? He's having one of these moments. These memory moments. All right.
There's two boys right there, Danny and Keith.
He was on the ship when they were together in the Navy. Very nice. Did she get out of here?
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
Went to Walgreens.
How you doing?
Okay, get the Walkerville. Can't wait. And I saw from the freeway, look at the big old flyer. Well, I bet you it's right there. It's the biggest fat time.
Do anything. No, apparently I looked at him twice and I didn't see anything while we were down here. I didn't see any hair. No, he's going home.
She says they asked. They're going to get it.
Yeah, and then she yelled to him.
Going back to give him haircuts.
I know!
That's spirit, huh?
She did that already. First time she read it. What's it about? Women veterans.
Now they're on submarine. And our women in supply corps are the first to go on submarine.
Yes, she's mentioning that.
Women
She's
on
mentioning
and next week's going to be first one we came in. Right before she came in, they were allowing women on surface combatants.
I got a shock in my life though. I was on the team stuff. When I was in Hawaii, the ship was pulling in. It was a gate. And so we're here to meet the USS Hampton. Oh, she's on the love boat. I went, oh my God. Oh my God.
Now they're no subs. We have submariners and also wrecks. So there's piles and then it's only got 15 years of WMCT.
Really? Do you think so?
They're already in EOD. They're already in EOD. And then
What's the EOD?
explosive ordnance. What was the fun? It still falls under the special program.
Oh God, yes. Oh, lots. That's been going on a long time. Yeah.
like that. I think that women are becoming more comfortable with themselves. Or they don't feel,
Okay, where are we going?
He's around. I don't see him here. His wife is still
oh yeah. And then even for her, it's like,
Earlier, we were sitting John, you got some pictures of it.
I know what that is. I don't know what that is.
I don't see him here. Very vocal.
Yeah, but they're really, they really understand how the jugular and make people look negative. How
He's out.
like the weather stayed with us, which is great. I don't think we've had a bad Veterans Day in quite a number of years. This morning, I'd like to thank you all for coming out and recognizing Marlborough's veterans. My name is Bob Page. I'm the parade coordinator for the Marlborough Veterans Council and the commander of the DAV. I would like to take a minute and introduce some of our guests. Mayor Arthur Vidgen and the City Council. The commanders of the veterans from the American Legion, Disabled American Veterans, Veterans of Foreign Wars, Italian American War Veterans, and the American Veterans. This group of veterans makes up your Veterans Council, who serves this city in all veterans affairs. Before I introduce anybody, actually this is my next introduction. We're going to change something this year. We have the 6th grade from AMSA, which is our charter school, who will sing God Bless America. At the end, they would like to sing the song again with everybody joining in. So if you please welcome them. Could all join in. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Marlborough's Veterans Council, Veterans Agent, who will say a few words.
Upon entering the service, each and every veteran, male or female, raises their right hand and swears to protect the Constitution of the United States. The very next thing they learn is 2 words: yes, sir. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Gary. Oh, I wish my brain was connected from my mouth today. Nothing's working right. Before I introduce our guest speaker, I have a couple of announcements. At the end of the guest speaker, the high school band will play the Star-Spangled Banner. And also there will be a coalition at the American Legion for all participants who wish to join us. In other words, free food. Okay. I'd also like to thank the bands who come out every year to play at Memorial Day and Veterans Day, and the color guards, the fire department's color guard that comes out, our own color guards, the veterans, and the firing squad. You guys do a great job and make this really good. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for this Veterans Day. Is Krista Coppenall Lynch. Krista is a veteran of the U.S. Navy and is currently the 4th grade special education inclusion teacher at Kane School. Krista grew up in Marlborough and graduated from Assabet Valley Regional Vocational School. She then attended Bridgewater State College, where she graduated with a BS in education. She taught for a year, leaving in 1991. Krista joined the Navy, where she served on the USS Samuel Compress AD-37 auxiliary destroyer, starting out as a seaman and being honorably discharged with the rank of Petty Officer 3rd Class. After her discharge, she attended Framingham State College, receiving her master's in education and certification in special education. Krista is currently the treasurer of the Disabled American Veterans. Please welcome Krista Copenhagen.
Wow, so this is what this feels like. Good morning, and welcome to this year's Veterans Day celebration. Veterans Day is a time when we pause and remember those individuals who have served our country. I am a teacher here in Marlborough, and in the teaching profession, we have something we like to call a teachable moment. And I would like to share a teachable moment with all of you. I would like you to close your eyes and visualize a soldier. Go ahead, close them. What are they wearing? A helmet, protective eyewear, desert camouflage, combat boots, gear, and a weapon. Now picture the sailor. Picture the sailor in Repair Locker 5 during general quarters. For those of you civilians, repair lockers are emergency locations, and general quarters is a high-level emergency. So picture that sailor. What are they wearing? A flash hood and gloves, a gas mask, and a helmet, with a phone attached to them to Damage Control Central. Now picture the pilot in the cockpit of a fighter jet. What are they wearing? A jumpsuit, oxygen mask, protective helmet. Do you have that image in your mind? Do you see that soldier, that sailor, and that pilot? Now, on the soldier, remove the helmet, remove the protective eyewear. On the sailor, remove the helmet, the flash hood, and the oxygen mask. On the pilot, lift the cockpit, remove the helmet, remove the oxygen mask. Who do you see? Who sees a man? How many see a woman? A quote from Clara Barton dated February 1911. From the storm-lashed decks of the Mayflower to the present hour, women have stood like a rock for the welfare and the glory of the history of the country, and one might well add, unwritten, unrewarded, and almost unrecognized. I am a veteran. I find myself saying that phrase quite often. I have a veteran's license plate on my vehicle, but nobody thinks the car is mine. They think it belongs to my husband or my brother. No, I explain, I am the veteran. Or when I'm volunteering my time to collect donations for the DAV Forget-Me-Not fundraiser, people will ask me, how am I affiliated with the organization? I am a member, and I am a veteran. When I was asked to speak today, I was a bit apprehensive at first, but then I thought, what a great opportunity to bring into the light women in the military and women veterans. American women have been great patriots, warriors, and healers for this nation's military efforts. Women have been involved with the military since the Revolutionary War. They very often followed their husbands and sons into battle, serving as nurses or administrative staff. They have been called a wave, a wasp, or a whack, depending upon the branch in which they served. Today, they are simply called soldiers, Marines, sailors, and pilots. While researching this topic in preparation for this speech, I came across some military women firsts, and I would like to share some of them with you today. Master Sergeant Barbara J. Delensky, who had volunteered for duty in Vietnam, reported to the Military Assistance Command in Saigon, the first woman Marine ordered to a combat zone. Commander Darlene Iskra became the first woman to command a U.S. Navy ship, the USS Opportune. Airman Kelly Cunningham was the first woman to handle flight deck aircraft aboard the USS Carl Vinson. Air Force Academy graduate Lieutenant Kelly Flynn became the first woman B-52 bomber pilot. Lieutenant Kara Hultgreen was the Navy's first fully qualified fleet fighter pilot. The most recent event regarding women in the military is that in the Navy, women officers are now being trained to serve on board large ballistic and guided missile submarines. And by the way, I was that sailor mentioned during the visualization exercise. I was that sailor in Repair Locker 5 during General Quarters. Until the 1980 census, women were not asked if they had ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces, and according to that 1980 census, 1.2 million answered that they had. According to the California Research Bureau, there are now over 1.8 million women veterans nationwide. Women veterans represent 7.5% of the total U.S. veteran population of 23.4 million. How many of you are aware that we have a Women's Veterans Memorial here in Marlborough? I look forward to it one day being included in our Veterans Day celebration. I would like to close with a poem appropriately titled Women Are Veterans Too, written by Linda K. Dawkin. We weren't just tokens or pretty faces to decorate your offices and platoons. We weren't too dumb, too plain, or too stupid to make it in the real world. We've marched your muddy roads, carried and shot your heavy guns. We've been shot at, wounded, and died, and been prisoners of war. We've been active in all services and risen to high ranks. We've tended your bleeding wounds and held you till treatment, or that you should go out of your way. We're only asking that you recognize that women are veterans too.
Thank you, Krista. That was an excellent message. And now the high school band will play the Star Spangled Banner.
Set, and one.
That ends our celebration. Thank you all for coming out. You are dismissed.
organization to be able to mobilize 30,000 people, that says something. So how are we mobilizing people? How are we reaching people? With emails, and that's exactly what I want to talk to you about right now. We want to be able to reach you when there's a bill coming down either on Capitol Hill or your own state that you can be notified about before the bill is voted on, so you can make your voice heard. How many of you would like to have that? Raise your hand. Good. Here's what I need from you. Those who raised your hand who actually wish to receive our information. When you came in today, under your seats, there are sign-up pages, sheets under your seats. I hope everybody has one. Email sign-up sheet.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Pick it up. Those of you who found it, please raise it so I can see all of you have it. Email sign-up sheet. Good. Here is why it's important that you sign up to get our emails. It is vital that we are able to reach you to get your voice heard on an important matter. We monitor bills on Capitol Hill about national security. No one does what we do in the national security area. While there are great organizations that can notify you about immigration issue, about healthcare issue, about Israel issues, we are the only organization focused on national security. If you care about national security, you need to receive our action alerts. Now, on the page that has blocks on it, it says on the top, Act for America, we need you to sign up to get our emails. Please print your name. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything to get our newsletter. If you want to receive our emails, please print your name clearly so we can read it in the blocks, and check the top box, receive free ACT email newsletter. Now, if you don't have a pen, borrow a pen. Let us know if you don't have a pen. Raise your hand. Maybe somebody else can get you a pen. Prick your finger, write it in blood. We don't care as long as you write it. Determination, baby. This is why we need your help in getting your emails today. Write your email address, your first name, your last name, your city, state, and zip code. Now, I also want you to know that we do not sell our database, we do not rent our database, we do not share our database. Our database is so protected that no one will have access to your information. In our organization, there are only 2 people that have access to the database, and that's in case one dies, the other one will know how to enter it. When you go on our website, by the way, to sign up for our emails, the sign-up page is not our website. It's another company that even our employees do not know the name of. Only 1 or 2 persons in the office know the name. It's another company that has the look of our face to disguise people. So when people sign up on our website, their emails, even if our website was hacked, it's not our company, and nobody knows the company that holds our names. The same different company, we do the same thing with the donation page. If you ever go on our website to make a donation page, that's another separate company that's made to look like our company. That even if our website is hacked, no one will know these 2 other companies that hold our financial information and our names information. That's how safe we are. Many people do not know that, but I want you to know that. You will be safer making a donation on our website, actually, than mailing us a check in the mail. Anyway, please, your names are safe. We will carry those names on our body back to the office. We won't even ship them. Those will be hand-carried on the plane. Please fill in your name. Now, if you are so interested tonight, you said, Brigitte, I not only want to receive an email newsletter, I want to join one of your chapters. We have our chapters in here. Our chapter leaders will be more than willing to help you. If you want to join our chapter, please check the Join Local Act chapter.
So I don't want these discarded, though, because...
And those of you who want to lead a chapter, if you feel, Brigitte, I'm so inspired, I just do not want to join a chapter, I want to lead a chapter, please, we want to have as many chapter leaders in your community as possible. If you want to lead a chapter, enter your phone number so we can contact you.
Chapter leaders!
That's right. We are getting there.
Chapter leader.
We need chapter leaders. And while I'm talking about chapter leaders, I'm so fortunate tonight to have with me the National Field Director, Kelly Cook, who oversees the development of our chapters nationwide. As Kelly walks up on stage, let me share with you some information about this amazing gentleman. Kelly Cook was a businessman from the Northwest. He owned different companies, construction companies and real estate companies. His company, his construction company, used to put lighting strips on runways at airports. You know when you are on a plane and you always wonder who does this stuff when you see the lights? That's what his company did. And when he came to work for Act for America, I asked him, why are you leaving your businesses and coming to work for Act for America? He said, because I want to serve God, serve my country, and protect the future for my 3 grandchildren. Today he has 5.